So Battlefield Hardline launched about a month ago, and so far what we've seen, I'm not disappointed. I'm not gonna say that. It's everything's a bit out of whack, at least for weapon balance and some scope problems, but mostly weapon balance, which we're going to learn today that they're going to improve very greatly. So I've already read the patch notes, but I'm going to read them with you guys so that you get a gist of what's going on. And yeah, so we got for gameplay changes, we got Conquest tickets increased to 999 actually for Conquest Large, and then increased to 600 for Small, which if you played Conquest Large or Conquest Small, it doesn't really matter on Battlefield Hardline, then you've noticed that the games have gone pretty short. Like, they've been pretty short compared to like Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3 and stuff like that, and that's actually a pretty good improvement, but nothing really wanted by the community like that badly. So next we got greatly decreased nearby bullet flinch. So if you're hit by a bullet, you're not gonna have such a flinch when you're aiming at the enemy, which it was kind of out of whack when I was getting shot and stuff, I've noticed. But you also will not like shift if you're getting shot at the environment around you. So if they hit like a wood plank next to you, you will not sway your scope. And then fix some issues with Fleur and Ire Envy. So many of you probably do not know what they mean by this, but luckily I do. And in the Fleur and the Ire Envy, there's a middle dot, kind of like a red dot, and sometimes when you spawn there's no like glare around it, but most of the time there is, so it's really hard to aim compared to like, well, Battlefield 4 actually still has this problem, but not as much as this game. But so RPG reduced to 1 ammo from back of cars with smaller explosion radius overall, thus requiring more skill to use effectively, which I actually like this because you could just put this perk in your car pretty much, and anyone could just take one and blow you up in like very instantly. And now that there's only one, you can only take out something like one thing, maybe a car if you're lucky. And with the smaller explosion radius, infantry are going to be much more protected, to say the least. But it doesn't really matter for vehicles because they're pretty much going to hit you like directly, I guess. So next one, TDM friend zones have been adjusted for better spawning. So this has actually been pretty much a big problem. So on Battlefield Hardline, I like to play TDM, and I've actually noticed this because TDM's so fun because I'm trying to do the weapon license thing, or yeah, I think that's what it's called, to get on both sides, and that's why I play TDM, to get a lot of kills. But the spawning has to be better in most game modes, but this is a good start, I'd say. And yeah, so next one, we've got Rescue and Crosshair exploit where players could skip to the next round by hitting start or escape has been fixed. So I don't know what they mean by this because I don't play PC, I play on PlayStation 4, so if you guys know what that is, you could leave a comment or just keep it to yourself, that's fine. And then couch health reduced and repaired, rate decreased to a minuscule amount, making the couch the one off it was intended. So if you don't know the Easter egg, the American Dream couch at Dust Bowl, I suggest you go try it. It's actually pretty fun, but I don't know why they'd nerf a couch, first of all. And it was mainly meant to be an Easter egg, and now people are actually using it to roadkill and shoot off of if you're like talking on comms or in a party. So yeah, and then players should no longer quick match into servers with unsupported number of players. Thank you, Visceral. This is actually a big problem, I'm telling you. When you're not having that right ping or connection that you need, you're gonna get spawned into these types of servers all the time, and I hate it. Now they're gonna put you into servers that is best suited for your ping and connection, I guess, so you won't have that problem anymore. And the only time you'll be able to join servers like that is when you join it like off the server browser and you've intended to do that. So yeah, and then let me scroll down a bit. So the K10 reduced max damage to 33 and minimum damage to 8. Sorry. So it used to be 34 maximum damage, which is ridiculous, meaning you can 3-shot with a 1200 RPM in close quarters, which is insane, okay? And now it's been bumped down to 33, so you can no longer 3-shot kill, 4-shot kill, but still with the 1200 RPM, that's reasonable, I'd say. And that's just going to balance the gun out more, because right now the K10, probably in this game, this is the gun everybody wants fixed right now, unless you're one of those people who just likes to use it, which most people are because it's so good, but it's just going to make the game overall more fair. And then we got the Seiya and PTR, reduced recoil to bring more in line with cop faction DMRs. So that's actually that's so fair, because right now the criminals have terrible DMRs, terrible, like recoil wise at least, but damage is pretty good. HCAR and HK51, reduced recoil will bring more in line with Scar H and SA58. Good, because I haven't really seen a big difference in these discrepancy between these two weapon classes, but okay, some people might have. 410 Jury, which is a revolver for the mechanic, increased damage per pellet to become more effective. Good, because I've noticed that I've had to take so many shots to kill people when I use that thing. FMG9, which if you're wondering how to get that, it's a syndicate assignment. And then increased damage per round to 25. And push out fall off start range to make these weapons more effective. Okay. So FMG9 is a bit better. Battle rifle minimum damage increase to 25 across the board. So this means that you can now 25 damage, so 4-shot kill anywhere across the map. And yes, that sounds crazy, but it's true. And then AKM minimum damage reduced to 24, not a big difference. So yeah, those are pretty much the gameplay changes. And bug fixes, just pretty much anything like to join games and cannot kick members and stuff. And yeah, so thank you guys for tuning into today's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like, comment, subscribe to our new channel. We actually just started off, and it'll be fantastic. If you want any business opportunities, our email will be in the about, and you can help us grow by leaving any of these. But of course, if you don't feel it's necessary, then don't. Thank you guys. See ya.